Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. It's right here on Main Street TV, where it is a beautiful Monday outside after a, shall we say, a little bit of a contentious storm last night. Did y'all get that?
I don't know. I slept through it if I did.
Oh no, it was evening. Like if you didn't get it, you would. If you got it, you would have known. Yeah. I thought literally a tornado went over top of my house. It was the scariest storm I've seen in I can't tell you how long.
Oh man.
Yeah. Cushions that were way in the back of my house on a couch ended up out front over Horsefield. Yeah, not good. It was not good. Trees were going this way.
Oh.
Like, yeah, round.
Yikes.
I don't know how trees twirl around, but it happened.
I had a tree fall in my house 2 nights ago.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard it in the middle of the night, and I was like, sounded like a tree fell, and I went back to sleep. And I woke up the next morning, and there was a tree in the yard, and I was like, oh,
tree
did
fell.
Fall. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but luckily it didn't damage anything, but we got to have it cut off now. So.
Yeah. Trees tend to do that. Well, very good. Well, anyway, hope you all survived the storm if it came through where you live or where you were, because it was a nasty one. But we are going to talk about happier things today, and that is one of our favorite topics here on Main Street TV. We're going to be talking about Bigfoot.
Whoop.
Yep. And a festival coming up, which is super duper duper exciting. So if you would, I know Amanda here, but could y'all, tell everybody who you are and your official title and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm Amanda Boring, and I am the executive director of the Vinton County Department of Tourism, but we're also known as Discover Vinton County on all social media platforms.
There you go.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
And thanks for having me. My name is B. Mills, and I am the owner of Be Outdoors and the founder and organizer of the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival, which is actually moving a lot closer to here this year. So we're super excited. And got a lot going on. So thank you again for having me.
It's our pleasure. Anytime we get to talk about Bigfoot, we get so excited here on the show. So just trust me on that. Well, I'll tell you what, we do have a message that we have to get to, and then we are going to come back and we're going to talk with these girls about all things Bigfoot. So we'll be right back.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
All right, and we are back with Amanda and B, and we're going to be talking about, the Bigfoot Festival coming up. So first off, tell us, now we kind of know what Amanda does. You're kind of in charge of Vinton County tourism and all the stuff and things that go on in Vinton County, which is a lot.
Yes.
And thank you for doing what you do. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. And but tell us a little bit about what you do.
As far as
in general,
I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, I guess. Mom, I'm a nurse. I'm a certified volunteer naturalist with the state of Ohio.
Awesome. That's cool.
It's super fun. And event organizer. I'm an author. I have a book out. I'm a national speaker. I'm a ham radio operator.
Okay, we could do a whole show on that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's outdoors related and involves nature, I am.
You're all there.
But I do have to pay the bills, so that's where the job comes from. So.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
So fun. All right, so tell us a little bit about how this whole Bigfoot situation came to be.
Actually, it's a story.
Listen, we have about 40 minutes, so you need to just tell your story.
Okay.
We have plenty of time.
Right. Cue dramatic music. So it all started
Ooh. Okay.
so long ago when I was well into my 30s, and actually. I was invited to be an investigator with the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO. That's a national organization for Bigfoot investigators.
Wait, that really is a thing?
It truly is a thing.
Awesome.
And you have to be invited in to be an investigator.
Okay.
So you kind of gotta.
Did you get invited?
No.
I've not gotten invited. Go ahead.
Everything's a process.
I mean, I'm feeling a little slighted here, but okay.
Well, it's been exciting. So that was back in 2014, and absolute non-believer. I didn't believe in Bigfoot. I didn't believe in those mythological creatures. It was
So
just.
wait, how'd you get invited then?
Yeah, how did you
believe?
get invited if you're a Bigfoot hater?
I wasn't a hater. No.
Kind of what it sounds like.
We would call it.
Get her canceled.
We would call it a skeptic.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I was a healthy skeptic.
Okay.
So, and I was more into the how does one go find or look for Bigfoot? And that was
Sure.
kind of my stand on it. But I really enjoyed the people that I hung out with,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed the camping and the night hikes, and they're just really nice folks, and I just really enjoyed the community. And then I brought, my field skills and then my skill set from being an ER nurse, the whole, when you have to investigate a patient and investigate, triage different
Sure.
types of symptoms, what goes on, this, that, and the other. It's complicated, I guess. It's really not. It's not complicated, but it's a process, like I said.
Yeah.
And, thank you. So, one of the first things I was tasked with as a new investigator was going through this platform. It's kind of like a database, and we call it the Flats within the BFRO organization. If anyone gets into that and we say, go check the Flats, that's what it is. It's the database of every single report that's ever been filed with the BFRO. And so I was reading through the reports and just kind of learning a little bit more about, their investigation techniques and all this other wild stuff.
Yeah.
And I realized that there was a knowledge gap just in my own knowledge of nature. And one of my favorite reports actually was in Ohio, and it was at Clear Creek Metro Park, which is just right on the Hocking-Fairfield border, the county line. It's a beautiful area, and the investigator was actually Dr. Russ Jones, who is a native Ohioan.
Okay.
And the way he spoke to the ecological features that were in this area just kind of blew me away. And being a brand new investigator in this field, I wanted to be able to speak to that. I wanted to be able to speak to the blackhand sandstone and shale and different floras and faunas in the region. So that's kind of how I became a certified volunteer naturalist, because
Sure.
Dr. Russ Jones, what separated me from him? Well, he was a master naturalist, but he currently lives in West Virginia. So
Which is a great place to be a naturalist, I
True.
would think. Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
especially in
absolutely.
the Kanawha area. Oh my gosh, and it's so close to here too.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't. It's just like Hocking and Vinton County and all that. People, we don't appreciate what we have near us.
Yeah.
Right. So I looked up, naturalist programs in the state of Ohio and found a 40-hour class, and that's what I took. And then in 2015, our chapter, the OCVN, we hosted a state conference that was at Camp Odeaqua. Is in Hocking County.
Oh.
It's actually the last Big Brothers Big Sisters camp in the United States.
What?
And
That's cool.
it really is. And I had never even heard of it, having
Yeah.
grown up, in the region almost my entire life. And I was like, what is this? And the programs that they have there and the things that they do for the children, are fantastic. And they have a camper scholarship program where no kid pays for camp. And this also includes school children, activities. I mean, it is really all-encompassing, and they are the nicest group of people ever. So after our state conference with the naturalists, I kind of reached out to the educator, coordinator, and I said, can anybody rent this? And she said, well, maybe. What are you thinking? Bigfoot.
I mean,
Bigfoot.
and they said,
that sounds interesting.
but they did.
Is Bigfoot renting it, or renting it for
Yeah,
Bigfoot? What's going on here?
Please do tell, yeah.
I know, right? Because one of the things I was tasked with, because being part of a volunteer naturalist is going out into the field and going out and volunteering for parks and different organizations, cleaning up trails, helping restore native species to Ohio, especially after all the history and all the mining that went on. Ohio has a pretty extensive history of what happened to our landscape, and especially down here, you can see, the furnaces that are still here. You can see there's a lot of historical landmarks that are still here that
Sure.
talk about, what happened to nature. And yes, I am truly a tree hugger. I hug the trees.
We all should be.
So, but knowing those kinds of things kind of helps lend to, moving forward. But just being out there as a naturalist, one of the big things that they are tasked with is having programs. And, if you get on the website and you look up different parks, you'll find the naturalist programs and what's going on. You might learn about birds one day, trees another day. And so, but one of the things was, how do we get kids involved in the outdoors?
Fair.
And
away from video games and things, right?
yeah, absolutely. You look at all the commercials out there, the health things that are going on, how nature, the answer is nature, at least in my opinion, nature. And so I casually brought up Bigfoot because how do you not, how do you just say Bigfoot and
have everyone go, oh my God.
They did. They absolutely did. Yeah. And I expected that because, I'm dealing with professionals and, people with degrees and all this stuff. And I'm just this nutty nurse.
Well, no, I mean, listen, the whole Bigfoot thing, if you have an analytical mind or whatever, you are saying, yeah, right. Because there's no proof. There's no, so.
Can't prove a thing.
Yeah.
Which makes it more fun and just lends to the mystery.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's fair game. Anyone can go out there and find Bigfoot. The first thing you have to do is get outside. So, that's just be outdoors.
Right.
And is there anybody, I don't know that I've ever met anyone that says, nature makes me mad, or I hate to be in nature, or I don't feel better after I take a hike.
Well, my mom.
Really?
When the allergies are really bad.
Okay, well, that I will give. But, there's just something about even, walking barefoot in your grass, right? The grounding and it's just...
Yeah.
I feel like we all want to be outside. We should do it more. We live in a place that's conducive to that. Come on.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Right. And
So-
what better than this area right here with all the parks and, the fishing. And,
It's in our backyard, literally
Right.
in our
Right.
backyard.
Yep.
Shame on us if we don't get outside and enjoy it.
It does make you a little bit happier for even 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. So
I agree.
And studies show it lowers your blood pressure and it just kind of releases some endorphins and you just leaves you a little bit happier. So
Exactly. Get some wrinkles.
oh, I know.
Right?
I'm growing up too. It's not fair. Yeah, more vitamin D, right? But so that was the big thing. I was tasking with how can we get kids outside and more excited about nature. And
Sure.
I just brought up Bigfoot as a joke. But in the back of my head, I had already talked to Camp Odeaqua, and I already had a plan in place. And so back in 2016, 9 rockin' years ago, I had my very first Hocking Hills Bigfoot conference. And
So cool.
it's been a blast, and it's a very small place. But one of the things where my heart is with this conference that has blended into a festival now is giving back to the community.
Well, sure.
So I mean, I still donate back to camp. I still make sure camp has something that goes from Bigfoot to their camper scholarships. And supporting other organizations that work with kids, because that's why I do this.
Yeah, it's the point.
Exactly. And if I can get kids and families outside, then my cup is full.
Sure.
And that's the only reason I do this. It's just for fun and to get folks excited about the outdoors again.
Love that. So when you got this idea that some may say is harebrained or some may say is genius, depending on your philosophy on this, I think it's great, personally. But so you had this idea. So then how did you implement it? Like, obviously you had to have like an idea of what you wanted this conference to be. Mm-hmm. So how did you have help, or did you just do this all on your own?
I had a few friends.
Okay.
I have a few friends that help me out. But most of this is just, I just try to think in my head, you know, I try to put myself back at age 10.
Yeah.
And say, what cool thing would I want to do if I could go do it?
At age 10.
Yeah. And even with the event this year, having 200 acres.
Yes. The sky's the limit.
It really, it's been overwhelming with all of the harebrained things. Like, well, let's see. If I was 10 again, and what would I want to do? I want to do everything. And then I realized I'm only one person. I can't do everything. But by golly, we're going to go for it this year.
Very cool.
Go big or go home, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly. I'm so excited.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so what were some of the things you did at the first conference, and then how has it grown over the years to where you now have to move because it's, you know, bigger, right?
Well, everything's just been really kind of organic. You know, one of the big things is the mystique behind the night hikes.
Okay, tell us about that, because I don't really know.
So the night hikes, and there's always, even in Bigfoot, there's the lore, and there's the stories from the old timers who tell you, I was out walking, and it was pitch black outside, and all you could hear were the frogs. And then all of a sudden, as we're walking through the dark woods, the frogs stopped. And then whack! Ah! I know, it sounds scary, but it's actually kind of cool. There is that element of, oh my gosh, especially when you're walking around at night with no flashlights. But there's also a whole different series of creatures that come out, not Bigfoot necessarily, at night. You know, we have your night hawks, your owls, you have different frogs, you have different flying squirrels that are out at night. So there's a whole different segment of things that just come out at night. That's really fun to get exposed to in nature. But the night hikes, they're fun. They're fun. Yeah. So taking people on that element of something that's probably not normal. I mean, how many normal people go on night hikes?
Not a lot. Yeah.
I don't.
No, I'm good.
Not you.
Yeah, I'm
I
scared.
like to see my feet
Yeah,
Right.
or what I'm stepping on.
right. To step on a snake at night.
Yeah, no, that'd be the
I'm
end of
done.
that's it.
Yeah.
Dunsville.
Oh, yeah. I get it. Absolutely.
So now that it's at the fairgrounds, are you doing the hike at the fairgrounds? The night hike?
So kind of cool. One of my speakers this year is Jeanette Quackenbush, who is one of your very own locals down here. I have known her from volunteering for over a decade. So when I found out that her kind of other life is doing ghosts, especially at
cool.
I know, and she's a published author. She has several books out on the region. She's a boots on the ground kind of girl. I totally respect that, and she wanted to do her presentation out in the field.
Okay.
So her presentations this year, she's doing both Thursday night and Friday night. So folks have the opportunity to go out both nights with Jeanette Quackenbush in the field to listen to her presentation.
That's cool.
And actually take part in it.
Yeah, that's really neat.
I know.
So I know she does a lot of night hikes at Moonville Tunnel. That's where a lot of the people come to my office and ask where to go. So is she doing them there or?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There'll be a sign up at her booth at the festival, just for liability purposes. I mean, sorry. Yeah. And then yep, it'll be like a big old caravan out to Moonville.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be out at Moonville at night. That's almost scarier.
It's scary during the day.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I have been there at night before. It's pretty scary.
Well, Moonville is like the creepiest, most beautiful place because you look at all the graffiti, and which you don't think of graffiti as being beautiful, but when I looked at it, I thought it was absolutely beautiful. But then, all of this history and all of this, I've only been out there once. It was just a couple of years ago. But all this history and all of the stories that you hear over the years and stuff. I mean, you're out there and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm here. I'm finally here.
Right.
It was so cool.
Well, and then the temperature gets really cold when you get close in there.
Yeah.
And then not so much at the Moonville, but the King Tunnel down, it follows the same trackway.
Okay.
You can actually smell it before you see it. So you can smell the old, I think it's like...
It's old like timbers or something, right? It's a wooden tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this wood-soaked oil, creosote type.
Oh.
And that's how I found it, because it wasn't even on the map, like, forever ago.
Wow.
I was driving, and I'm like, I smell it. So I pulled over, and that's how I found it.
Sniffed it out.
I did. So, yeah, but there's been plenty of Bigfoot activity there, too.
Okay, so back to I'll just do my own music. No, back to this Bigfoot investigative group. You said that you were reading online some of the reports. Is that something that everyone can see, or do you have to be a member of the group, like, and have like a sign up thing?
There is
Is there
a
like public
way to-
information?
Absolutely, yeah. I have several reports on there that are public. They have to go through a whole process to roll out, plausible versus implausible versus misidentifications. So there's a whole system and a whole thing you have to go through before. And even then, if an investigator decides that it's credible, it's plausible, and it meets the criteria that report that was submitted to us could actually be a real Bigfoot report. It has to get vetted one more time before it's okay to go public.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so Matt Moneymaker, who's from the TV show Finding Bigfoot, he's actually the organizer, founder of the BFRO.
Okay.
So he's the final end all be all.
So where would you go to find this stuff if you were just curious and wanted to read?
Oh, it's just www.bfro.net.
Okay. All right. So
And
there
then-
you go. You can go on and read some of the reports and
Yeah.
can you do it by like region? Like,
State, county,
oh,
investigator.
that's cool. So you can find stuff around here. That'd be neat.
Yep. So you can do B-mills and my reports will be there in
Cool.
Ohio. Yeah.
Very neat. All right, so back to all the details of because we're all over the place, I feel like, or I am. Back to the details of this. Are we still calling it a conference, or is it a festival, or is it both?
It is the legit festival now.
Okay, so the Bigfoot Festival. So you started at the camp.
Yep.
and now you've outgrown it.
Yep.
And so now we're moving to the Vinton County Fairgrounds?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and when is this?
So this year I had to move it a week back, which I know some people were upset about because it was the first weekend of August. Now it is the second weekend of August because of the Vinton County Fairgrounds. So they just had their fair, and they did ask for 2 weeks to clean up after
Sure,
the fair.
that's fair. Fair.
it's-
Pun intended.
Right? And with all the rain we've had,
Oh my, yes.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So it is now the 7th through the 10th. It's 4 days this year. We're going to try that out. I've never had a 4-day event before. And this is all based off the feedback I've gotten over the last 3 years from attendees who said that they had to work the weekend. They were upset they couldn't see it or stop by. And the folks who, well, the only day I could come was Sunday, and you're not there. So a lot of how I flow the event is based actually off of the public's feedback. So all those Facebook comments, Instagram comments, phone calls, text messages, I listen to them all. So, I mean, the goal is for everyone to have a good time and
Yeah,
have
sure.
fun. So we're going to try 4 days. So
Okay.
it starts on Thursday at noon. And then it goes, and then Sunday it's over at 4 because I still have to go back to work on Monday.
There you go. Now, is this something that every day would be the same and you can just come one day, or do you come every day? How does it work?
You can come as much as you want. So there are some events that are all weekend, like our howling. We have a howling contest, of course. Who sounds most like a Sasquatch? And then it's just fun. It's so much fun. And then in the spirit of, have you seen the Patterson-Gimlin film before? Oh, no? Okay, so in the Bigfoot world, the Patterson-Gimlin film's legendary. And here, I'll even show it to you. So there's this frame 357. And that's where Patty's going like this.
So that's like the picture that you see all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
that-
the Bigfoot stance.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That is Patty. And Patty's legend. Whether you believe or not, it doesn't matter. That photo is legend.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Okay.
why not have the kids see if they can walk like a Squatch?
Oh.
I mean,
There you go.
I'm down.
And you don't even have to walk like a Squatch. You can roll like a Squatch. You can crawl like a Squatch. It doesn't matter. The whole point is to get out and get some exercise and see what you've got. And my favorite,
that.
my favorite's when the adults do it too with their kids. So it's not a competition. It's just have fun. And my DJ is Brian Wolf from Wolf Rock Radio. He is absolutely amazing. So he is going to be the festival MC this year again. And he helps keep me on track, and he has an awesome playlist for the Walk Like Squatch.
Sweet. Yeah,
So those things.
you got to get some motivation in there.
Yeah.
You got to.
Oh, yeah, he just totally pumps it up. It's so much fun. And then a couple of the other events that are new this year, since we have so much room, one of my speakers, the Cryptids of the Corn podcast, they're actually from Ada, Ohio, and they're fantastic. They have degrees in science, and they just kind of love the cryptids. So what they're doing is a Squatchy Science Hour every morning.
Sweet.
I know, and it's nature science, but they're geared for kids, they're geared for adults. It's family friendly, and why not get out and just learn some more stuff? And then
Sure.
a good friend of mine, Liz, the nosy naturalist.
Liz, the nosy naturalist.
She
there
is-
she is.
She's hilarious. She is absolutely and she calls herself the nosy naturalist because if there is something she wants to learn more about, she just goes and she learns everything about it.
Okay.
So she's going to be doing like a nature hour, like a power hour for everyone. She's bringing in a falconer. So
Neat.
I know it's so cool when you see the falcons, and do their hunting thing and
Yeah.
come flying right to you. So, and I guess he's local. He's from Nelsonville.
Okay.
He'll be coming in, and then Evan Sambata. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. So he'll be coming in on Thursday, and he's going to do a presentation on, I guess, big reptiles. The modern dinosaur, I think that was the tagline.
Okay.
And then weather permitting, she might do a hike, or she's just one of those naturals where she's so excited and she's so good at sharing information and getting
Yeah.
folks involved. I think having those, options for folks to come and learn a little bit extra is going to be fantastic. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Sure.
excited to see, the feedback from that and how the presenters feel. So everything's just kind of just organic and flowing, and it's like, what more can I think of? So those were two of them, and I'm super stoked about it.
So how do you get to participate in this festival?
Just to come and check it out?
Yeah,
or,
like, if Jen wants to come to the festival, how do I do it?
oh, you just come on down.
Do you have to sign up or buy tickets? Or
Well, okay, so I do have to pay for the venue. So there is a parking fee. It is $10 per car. You can pack as many people in the vehicle as you want.
Okay.
You can clamp
that's
at
fair.
it, okay?
Yeah.
As long as it's legal.
So no strapping grandma to the top.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not Chevy Chase. Okay. Yeah.
Unless she's dead, I guess. and
No,
then
even
no,
then.
No, not
Oh,
okay.
No, don't. The sheriff's department's next door. Don't do
Aunt
that.
Edna. Poor Aunt Edna.
I did love that movie.
I know
though.
it is funny.
But yeah, no. As long as it's legal, pack the car, pack the
Okay.
van, bring the truck. It's $10 per vehicle, and that is every. Once you get in, everything is. There's no charge for the speakers. I have just regional, local, and national TV folks. I have Turtle Man's going to be there. Wild Bill is going to be there. I have a feeling a few other TV celebrities are going to be there. I know for a fact, I can't mention it, we're going to have a Hall of Famer there.
Ooh.
I know. I had to go buy a trading card. I'm so excited about that, and I can't even say it.
So that means people have to come to find out who it is.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so classified. I don't even know what day he's coming. I'm just
So it's a he.
sorry.
I'm just kidding you.
Well, he is from the Football Hall of Fame.
We'll get her.
so-
We'll get it out of her eventually.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, so you can kind of just come and go as you want to
Yeah.
throughout the weekend.
We're 10. Yeah. Well, it's $10 per day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
Like if you want to come, if you have 2 hours, you can come and hang out for 2 hours and
Oh yeah.
be
Yeah.
gone. Like you don't have to.
Now we are giving away. So there's a VIP dinner. Is that on Thursday night? Right.
Oh, that's gonna be on Friday.
Friday, sorry. So
Okay.
the Department of Tourism is giving away 2 free tickets to the VIP dinner. So all
Ooh,
you
a
have to
VIP
do
dinner.
is go to our Facebook page, and in the comments you have to post your best Bigfoot call, or if you're shy and don't want to post a video of that, you can post your favorite Bigfoot story in the comments. So we're just going to randomly select 2 people, and then they can go to the dinner for free. So-
Awesome. Okay, well, let's talk about this VIP dinner then.
Super excited. It's also a meet and greet as well. So, dinner's one thing. It's great. Feel really good. But it's also nice to have that kind of quiet time, with these folks, speakers, TV personalities, just kind of off and separate without all the chaos.
Sure.
So
So how do you sign up for that? And what are you feeding them? What are you feeding us?
I can't remember.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, it was a great menu.
I don't remember either. I looked at the graphic for it, but
Yeah.
I was just giving people free stuff.
Yeah.
That's about it. There's no way I could eat all that. It was huge.
Okay.
Chef Mo, she is a chef from Logan, and she just opened a restaurant. middle of last year. She's going to be catering our event.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, her food's great too. So, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Lily Fest. That's one of our tree hugger OCVN events that we participate in, but she's there. She's around town a little bit. Yeah, I think it was a marsala and a stroganoff, but I could totally be lying.
That sounds good. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So how do you sign up for the VIP dinner?
Oh, just on the website. It's the website. It's www.hockinghillsbigfootfestival.com, or you can just go to beoutdoors.org, whichever.
Heard. Yeah. So, are you gonna have to change the name if you're in Vinton County now?
No.
We're right next
I guess
door.
it is,
Yeah.
right? That's still Hocking
It's a
Hills. We're gonna
region
go
now,
with it.
kinda.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, since that got brought up, and that's been a huge point of contention since I had to move it. So it's the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival and the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Conference was never the Hocking County.
Right. Hocking Hills.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
two different things.
very much so.
Yeah.
This is a region.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I probably was a little short-sighted when I started the festival because I didn't realize that the impact that it would have on the community and the region.
Sure.
I would think in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know, just for tourism and helping, communities and, these mom and pop shops out there.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
I mean, it just kind of a boost to the economy.
But how many people do you think will attend this conference or festival?
Well, last year we saw almost 60,000 people in 2 days. So
What?
the feedback was
just blew her
fantastic.
I thought she was gonna say like 600. I didn't. 60,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Good for you.
We had international guests. We had international vendors. One of my favorites.
This is crazy.
She actually flew over from England.
Whoa.
I know, and her artwork was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She did have family in the area, so it kind of worked out.
Sure.
But we had folks from Germany, we had folks from Europe, of course, Switzerland, France, represented. I don't think anyone from Australia has come, but that would be exciting.
Cool. So now, will you have food? Is there food, like vendors and different things there? Let's talk about that for a minute.
Oh, absolutely. Hand selected. The menus are looking amazing. So we have, 22 food vendors, and drink vendors, food trucks from all over the region. And I even have they're a Sasquatch themed food truck. I've had their food before at some other events. Fantastic.
Awesome. How fun.
And then a lot of craft vendors. So total of just right about maybe 110 vendors in total.
Whoa.
But everyone is so unique. Everyone brings their own talent, their own art, their own little craft niche. It's really neat seeing, what these people come up with in the spirit of Bigfoot. And it is a themed event. So there is Bigfoot everywhere.
I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Amanda, what does this mean to have? I mean, to you and the tourism board to have this move to Vinton County.
Yeah, well, at first I just want to say one thing that I admire about Bea is that, from our very first conversation, she was very community focused. How can I help Vinton County? What is available? What businesses can I support? What groups, for children are there? Like, she was very
That's awesome.
Made sure she put community first.
She has the right mindset.
Yes, yeah, and so that I really appreciated, because sometimes you've got people that come to you with big ideas and all they want to do is just make money. But her, goal and vision was totally different and wanted to help the community and help kids get outside, which is amazing.
Yes.
In a county with outdoor recreation is our biggest asset. We fit right in. And so, whenever I'd heard rumor that she was saying about moving the festival. I was like, oh, I know
Okay.
the perfect place. So a couple of different people in the community helped make it happen, and we all had an initial meeting with the fairgrounds, talked about it, and so my wheels were immediately turned. I was like, this is going to be great for us. And so, then I was thinking, I was like, having that many people, even if we get a fraction of how many that came last year, that's that many more people that come into town. And even if,
Sure.
they only go to the festival and they don't stop at a restaurant, but they might need gas while they're in town, or, just coming through
Anything, yes.
some way, they run in really quick to grab a drink from the gas station or something. They're helping our local economy.
Absolutely.
And, unfortunately, with the paper mill closing, we may see a dip in our timber industry. So tourism is our next biggest thing. So any way that we can get outside dollars into the county is going to be beneficial to us. So, having festivals like this, especially festivals that, care about making sure the community thrives off of it as well. And I know, to my understanding, she tried to stick with very local vendors, correct? So helping local people too. It's really exciting. And I've had people, my phone's been ringing like crazy, like, hey, I want to come to the Bigfoot Festival. Where can I stay? So,
that was going to be my next question. What do you do with 60,000 people coming into our area, right?
Yeah. Which we have, unfortunately we don't have any big chain hotels or anything, but that's also the fortunate thing, because I said, because people ask me, like, where's the nearest hotel? And I'm like, well, we don't have a big hotel, but you can stay in this little cabin down the road in the woods, and you might see Bigfoot if you stay there. And then they were like, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's true.
So,
if not, it will be a raccoon. I promise you will see a raccoon.
So we have over 300 short-term rentals. So, that's not going to accommodate 60,000 people, but some of them sleep 24 people. So, you get a big group with you and you come, you can stay there. And then, of course, out of that 60,000, I'm sure a lot are locals, so they don't need a place to stay. But even if they have to go and stay in one of the surrounding counties, it only helps our area more, So
Correct.
Very excited to see, bringing new people here, and then maybe they'll come to the festival, but they'll also come to something else and support local, or, at least they'll be like, wow, this is really nice. I'll have to come back to spend more time in the county or
For
something.
sure.
Ski soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth coming back for.
Yeah.
The Kentucky Headhunters wrote a whole song about ski soda.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was in college, I used to have people, like, I had some in my dorm room, and they're like, can you bring some back? Like, they would pay me to bring back cases of ski with me.
My son is in college. He still does.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
I had, so I didn't have the ski, but I did have, when I was in college, professors would give me money knowing I was coming home to the Apple Festival for apple butter and cider and stuff.
Yes.
Because I didn't realize that apple butter isn't like a staple everywhere.
Really?
No.
No.
I don't know if I've ever had apple butter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I'll have to try some.
It's so good. And I was like, oh, okay. It's just things that you take for granted again,
right,
that you just assume everybody has access to that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do have fun things in our area that people
Oh
want.
my gosh, yeah. Besides the tunnel, the parks, Wayne National's right next door. You have a college town, Athens, right down the road.
Sure.
You have the furnaces are absolutely incredible. And if you're coming down to the event in Vinton County, there is a beautiful spot, and it is an adventure, and it's finding the Belgian coke ovens.
Oh, yes. They're very cool.
If you can find the Belgian coke ovens, come find me.
I think, did Dennis do a thing on that when he was in one day?
Possibly, yeah.
I think he did. Because they're hard to find, right?
Yeah, and I think if
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure he
mistaken,
did.
There's only 2 left in the country.
Okay.
Really?
I think
didn't
the
know
other
that.
one's in or wait, maybe there's 3.
Wasn't it? Is that the one that
Northern
they
Ohio.
had the best of intentions, but they never worked right?
Yeah, it was right
it was
there at
a horrible.
the end of the furnace boom.
Yeah, and then just we're there, but yeah, it was. Yeah, he did talk about that. We have a guy that comes in and he hikes all over the place, and he comes in and talks about hidden gems and
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's fun.
nice.
It's depending on which way you go to get to the coke ovens, which I'll admit I haven't been yet, but I've seen pictures of them, and I've not made the trek myself. But there is, I know, a rock that arches over the trail. It's called the Arch Rock, and you can walk under it. So it's also another cool hidden gem to find.
Yeah, Absolutely. So, yeah,
got a
there's
lot
so
of
much
those.
cool stuff. Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, I can't let you get out of here without you telling us, have you had any Bigfoot encounters? Do you have a story
Oh,
in your investigations?
yeah.
Well, you got to tell us one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Jeremiah's here to do news, so.
Oh, hi, Jeremiah. Hello. Yeah. So apparently,
Because you were skeptical when you first started this whole
very
thing.
much.
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah. So, back in 2014, I had my first sighting, and then by 2016, I started a almost 5-year-long investigation right there on the Fairfield-Hocking border. And from that investigation, I actually was able to document and cast one of the longest track lines known that's been vetted by not just Dr. Jeffrey Meldrum, but also Cliff Bergman as being authentic and Sasquatchy. And in addition to that, I also have one of the largest libraries of purported Sasquatch vocalizations in the world.
Oh, wow.
And because of that, and then the investigative techniques that I use, back in 2019, I was awarded the Bigfoot Times Bigfooter of the Year. First female,
That's impressive.
That is
second
impressive.
Ohioan.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
Girl power.
Love it.
But the mystery's still out there, so you might be the one to prove it.
Someday
Yes.
it will happen.
So yeah, absolutely. There is so much going on this year. So are you gonna be able to come out? I hope.
Well, we will try.
Okay.
We'll see. It's not this week, but next week, right?
Yes, it is right around the corner. So if you got a Jeep, we have a Jeep show. Of course, the VIP dinner. We're also having a town hall this year. Super exciting. So those stories, Amanda. The town hall is similar.
That's hilarious.
Thank you. And that's actually Cliff's wife up there.
Love it.
I know. She was eating popcorn while we were chasing tornadoes in Oklahoma.
Awesome.
And then the Squatch and Seek, you get to be the investigator this year.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Up the ante a little bit. So, yeah. But good things looking forward. So, absolutely.
Love it. So again, Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival.com, right?
Yeah.
And you can, it's in the comments. Thank you for that. And you can find out all about it then.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to a super fun year. So it's going to be busy. Hopefully the weather's going to be not so rainy. I know the vendors are pumped. My speakers are super excited, getting ready to fly in, drive in, maybe paddle in. Who knows?
You never know with this weather.
Right. They're all pumped. They're all pumped for this venue, and I am so excited to see all the smiling faces. So
Very good.
thank you
And
so
we're
much.
very excited to have you. That's for
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, and I mean, I think what you're doing is for all the right reasons, but you've also created something that is just huge for our area too. So thank you for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very
Well, thank you.
Of course. Of course. All right. Well, I tell you what, Jeremiah is here to do some news. So we do have a couple of messages, and then we'll be back with Jeremiah and find out what all he has happening today.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Saturday, August 16th is Southern Rock Woodstock in the Gallipolis Fairgrounds. This event will feature 3 decades of original artists and legends, such as Leonard Skinner, 38 Special, and Molly Hatchet. In light of this event, Total Media will be giving away 4 VIP tickets. For a chance to win these exclusive passes, comment your favorite Southern Rock song, and our staff will vote on which one is the best. Good luck, and may the best man rock out.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are back, and Jeremiah is in the house. You missed all the Bigfoot discussion.
I know. I follow them on Facebook, when I heard they were coming to Vinton County. And I saw yesterday they posted they're going to have the Turtle Man.
I don't know what that is.
Right?
I don't know. What's the Turtle Man? It
He's-
sounds exciting.
Turtle Man. Nobody knows what the Turtle Man is? Okay. Look it up. Look up the Turtle Man.
All right, Adrian's looking up the
I'm
Turtle
pretty
Man.
sure they had him listed as a guest on their Facebook page.
Oh, they have all kind
It was
of
like the
people
Turtle Man
coming
and the
in.
Swamp Man. But the Turtle Man, I remember like watching videos like several years back, and like
Does he mess around with turtles? Is that
he
what
was always going after like those big like alligator snappers and stuff. He's like, and getting in the ponds and
No, thank you.
places. And
all good?
anyhow,
Okay. Well, we'll
So-
find. Oh, Adrian, have you found the Turtle Man?
Turtle Man. He's like a celebrity of sorts. There he is, Turtle Man.
Okay. Turtle Man versus Bigfoot.
Yeah, no, he was like real popular. I mean,
All right.
maybe that was during COVID. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
We journeyed down. Maybe that was something I journeyed down during COVID hole. Because you had that, and you had the Tiger King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Tiger King.
went down that hole and didn't want to come out. Just it was a long journy.
The Tiger
At points,
King
it's
might.
like, what am I watching? Why are we still watching this each
The
week?
Tiger.
We're still looking for Carol.
that bitch, Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Yep.
I cannot tell you on this show how many times that phrase came out of all of our mouths.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that's what he called her. That's
Yeah.
her name. It's not my opinion. That's what he called her. Anyway.
Anyhow.
Wonder where Carol Baskin is today.
It's hard to tell. Who knows?
I'm only going to say that once today.
Yeah.
For her husband.
Yeah, it's trying to find her husband
Trying to
that
find her
disappeared.
husband.
Yeah. Which is still a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, you
All
are
right.
here to do some news,
Yeah,
right?
so we was going to start with the Vinton County livestock sale, but before we get to that, I had this come in to the email. We got to talk about spilled milk, Jen. Okay? Literally.
Don't cry over it.
No, they cried over it. Spilled milk, thousands of gallons. Okay.
Wait, you're not kidding?
Not kidding. Yesterday afternoon, 1:42 p.m., Jackson Post the Highway Patrol responded to a crash out on 279 near Centerville.
Okay, I did see that
So
there
not
was
too
like
far
the road
from,
was closed.
Yeah, so that's not too far from Guyot County line.
Right.
And the crash involved a semi-tractor pulling a tanker of milk, and a pickup truck was also involved. Okay. It was 43-year-old Joseph Pinwell of Washington Courthouse. He was driving a commercial vehicle eastbound on State Route 279. He failed to negotiate a curve as he attempted to regain control, and he swerved right back into his lane. His rig rolled to its left side. As it rolled, it struck a westbound Chevrolet pickup being driven by 57-year-old Michael Shroop of Oak Hill. Shroop's vehicle was knocked off the right side of the roadway over a steep embankment
Oh no.
and rolled several times before coming to rest on its wheels. The commercial tanker slid off the left side of the roadway, striking a tree. I didn't know any of this was going on, or I would have been down there. I was mowing grass in the heat yesterday before that storm come through.
Oh, the storm.
And I got the nixle about the
Yeah.
road being closed, but I
But you didn't know why.
didn't know it was
Wow.
this serious. And Pinwell was transported by EMS to Holzer Hospital in Gallipolis with minor injuries. And the gentleman from Oak Hill, he refused transportation, but was later taken by his spouse for medical evaluation. And that road out there was closed until about 10:30 p.m. while crews worked to recover the truck. And that tanker leaked thousands of gallons of milk And the post said spilled milk is considered a hazardous leak due to the negative effects of the bacteria from the milk can cause in surrounding water systems.
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Spilled milk, they were crying over it. And higher EPA had to be advised of the spill
No.
down there. And anyway, Mr. Pinwell, who was from Washington Courthouse, was cited with, let's see, we had that on here. Failure to maintain control of his vehicle. So.
And spilling milk.
So this is on the telegramnews.com. I just put it up before I came in. And we'll have this report hopefully on the noon radio broadcast as well.
That's crazy. That's one you don't hear every day.
Yeah. So very interesting.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get into, throw that picture of me and Pete up there. Here's me and Pete before the sale started.
Love it.
Up in Vinton County.
How cute.
We're all chipper, but by the end, we were hot, and I was ready to go home. It wasn't too bad. It was less than 5 hours, 272 animals, and they sold a handful of pies at the end there, as they always do.
Heck yeah. Did you buy a pie?
Did not buy a pie. They were going for hundreds of dollars
For pies?
For pies. Yeah, all the money goes to some scholarship fund or something. They always do that every year up there. There's people that make those, and then people always come to bid on those pies.
I wonder what a hundreds of dollar pie tastes like.
I don't know, but there was like 4 or 5 of those, and
there's $1.
yeah,
There's $1.
Right. Yeah. So I wanted to go over the Grand Champion animals and how much they sold for. So we'll start with the Grand Champion Market Rabbit. So here's your Grand Champion Market Rabbit of Lillian Bentley. Was purchased by Stevens and Sons Builders for $1,400.
Okay.
And then we have the Grand Champion Market Lamb. So here's your Market Lamb. Grand Champion Market Lamb of Hunter Mulherner was purchased by Benedict Farms, LLC, and Ohio Valley Animal Clinic for $2,500. And this young 4-H'er, in addition to having the Grand Champion Lamb, was also the Grand Champion Senior Sheep Showman and the Ultimate Sheep Showman.
Oh, yeah.
So had a couple other
see
titles.
All those awards
yeah,
up
there's
there.
several banners up there. Some of the kids like to show off all their stuff, so there's a few banners in there that aren't related to the said animal. Like you can see there's one that's like Beef Showman and different stuff, but they're always really excited to show off all their awards.
Look at
in
that
this.
lamb. How beautiful.
Yeah. And next was goats. So Grand Champion Market Goat of Alyssa Beckner was purchased by MacArthur Tire for $5,400. And it says that this price represented a new Vinton County Junior Fair record for market goats.
Aw.
So that was a new record up there for this year. Next, we have the Grand Champion Dairy Feeder, the Dairy Beef Feeder. This is Riley Ashmore, and her beef feeder was purchased by, that's Dairy Beef Feeder, was purchased by Steves and Sons Builder, LLC for $2,200. Next is your Grand Champion Market Tom Turkey. And up in Vinton County, it's a little different than Jackson County. They do Grand Champion Market Turkey and Grand Champion Market Hen. And then they do
so the
reserve.
girl and the boy.
Yeah, they do the boy and the girl in Vinton County. They don't do that in Jackson County, so that was a little different for me to adjust to when I started going up to cover Vinton County's livestock sale. But this is, so these are all siblings on the turkeys. This is, I'm probably going to mess it up. It's let me see.
LaKenna, I would say.
LaKenna Mace, and all the siblings, their names start with L, and they're all very similar.
Yeah, Pete was trying to get through that the other day too.
Very challenging. Purchased by Harper Family Homestead for $1,300, and then on the Grand Champion Market Hen, this is Lakota Mace, and it was purchased by Campbell's Market for $900. And Lakota also won the title of Grand Champion Senior Poultry Showman. And then Market Hog, Grand Champion Market Hog. Yep, there it is. You can see Doug Hayburn over there.
Yep.
Southern Ohio Monument purchased, this is Cole Hughes, his hog for $3,250. And then the Grand Champion Market chicken. There it is.
There's Doug Hayburn again.
There he is. Let me see here. Yeah, he purchased Southern Ohio Monuments. That's Jace Moore, and his chicken. That's $2,100 is what he paid for that chicken. And then we have the Grand Champion Market beef. So there's the steer, and that's Austin Fought there, and it was purchased by Stevens and Sons Builders LLC for $5,000.
Okay.
And then this year, I guess this was a new animal project for Vinton County, and this is Grand Champion Dairy Steer.
Okay.
Now, Jackson County added dairy steers. It's just been several years ago, and I guess this was the first time. There was only 3 that was in the sale for Vinton County. So this was your Grand Champion, and that is Logan Jeffers, and it was purchased by Stilly Construction for $3,750. And I guess since it's the first time animal, I probably need to mention the Pete. We probably should note that as a new record.
Hey, there you go.
Right? So, but that is that's a rundown of all your Grand Champion animals, and we're going to try our best to have. I took 23 photos between the Grand Reserve and the Rate of Gain animals up there Saturday.
Okay.
We're going to try our best to have all those in Wednesday's edition.
Very good.
Of the Telegram. And I will say I had a few people reach out to me asking if we had pictures. So in Vinton County, I mentioned like the showmanships. Mm-hmm. Okay, well they do all these different level awards in Vinton County, which is different than Jackson County, for like novelists, grand champion novelist showman for turkey.
Okay.
Or beginner or whatever. So you have like all these extra awards. Well, we made the decision last year not to take those photos. Because by the time you take all those and you add it up, you're looking at like 60 some. Yeah. We'd be running pictures till Apple Festival time.
Right.
And so last year we made the decision to change that and just copy what we do in Jackson County. So we just do the Grand Reserve and Rate of Gain. And that's your overall Grand and Reserve. Because I had somebody message me last night. They're like, hey, can we get the picture for Grand Champion Goat Showman or something? And I said, well, I don't have that. But the fair, they had a photographer there.
Sure.
That was taking pictures of all those different animals. So I'm sure they'll probably have those up maybe on their Facebook page or something for anybody that's looking for those. But all the big championship animals, we will have those along with results. I know we had some results in over the weekend, hopefully on Wednesday's edition. So
very good.
There you have it.
Well, thank you for stopping by today and filling us in on all the good stuff. And you survived yet another one.
Yeah, survived another one. Survived that storm last night.
Dude, I'm just going to tell you.
I had a couple. So I got 2 big trees in the backyard that kind of ride the property line for me and my neighbor. And it's more on my line than his. And I had 3 big limbs come down out of that tree, and I went back there, put gloves on, and like drug them into my yard because they come down in his yard. And I'm gonna have to get a chainsaw and get out there and cut them up. That's how big they are. They're probably like this
scary.
big around.
That was a scary, scary storm.
Yeah, I just gotten in from I mowed yesterday off and on all day. I took my time. I pushed it all because I wanted it all to be short, and I have a rider I use sometimes, but I pushed it all, and it took me hours to do because I'd take a good break in between. And I just finished up and come in. It was like 5-10 minutes later that come through. Because I told Kara, I said, it's dark out there.
Yeah,
and we opened the, we drew the drapes and looked out, and she's like, wow. And I was like, I know.
And it didn't even say it was going to rain. Like, it was so weird.
No. It was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, it was scary.
The heat really feels those storms.
Yeah.
So,
But all right, well, I'll tell you what, we will be back here tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. That was
Yep.
great, and it was fun to talk about Bigfoot today. So that
yeah.
was a good time.
Yeah,
also.
that's coming up.
Yeah.
We were talking about it up
Couple
there.
weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yep. So, all right, well, have a great day, everyone, and we will be right back here in the morning. So we want to thank you for watching. Bye bye.